Hi everybody, Chris with Game Gumshoes here with Food Fight from Cryptozoic Film Entertainment. Fun little game, playing at an actual restaurant just because. Now, Food Fight is a fun little game where you actually get to play food steps. Now, as always, I cover the box. Nice and sturdy box, and look at it. It looks like a placement. Isn't that so wonderful? The products are a nice, heavy cardboard. You have your little plates and dinners. This is the framework I mentioned in the written review. When I say booklet, I mean booklet. You know, nice glossy thing. And so the things that you want to pay attention to are your plates. They have different food things on them, and this is how you bid on your meals. You have battlefields, which you'll actually bid on. You have your actual food warriors, and then these are the instants I talked about. There's, oddly enough, Breezy Rider and Candy Warhol, the ones I mentioned in the review. So, and then there's also the dog. Dog is evil. Avoid the dog. So, just to teach you how to play, here's your card. You're going to get 9 of these when you start up, and you'll be ending up laying out 3 battlefields. In it, you have what meal you belong, or here's your name. The meal you belong to is over here, and this number up here is your yumminess. You want to be yummier than all the other players. That way, you get to win the battle. Now, there are some little extra features down here at the bottom that if you meet certain requirements, it actually adds to your yumminess. You kind of want to pay attention to that and strategize that when you're trying to take a battlefield. So, your battlefields are also marked for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, in the battlefields, you have a number down here that shows how many points the battle is worth. You want to get a total of 10 battle points. Okay, so ready? When the 3 battles are laid out, go ahead. When the 3 battles are laid out, you're going to want to decide, based on the armies that you have in your hand, which battlefield you're going to try to win. Now, you do that by taking your food armies, and you want to say, you know, if I've got Major Wiener, I'm going to try to win the Battle of Little Bighorn. So he'll be one of my armies. You can have up to 5 armies when you're trying to take one. You can use armies that don't belong to a specific meal, but if someone has the same amount of yumminess as you do, and they have foodstuffs from the same meal, they actually win. And you can hold back your instance, whether it's, you know, these specials, or you have condiments as well that add the specific meal pieces. Now, in the case of not actually, you know, being able to fight someone because no one else bid on the same meal as you do, that's when you bring in the dog. And there are some specific cards that allow you to bring out the dog. But the dog has numbers on it, from 0 to 10, as you can see. And basically, these are all shuffled up. And if you have to battle the dog, oh wow, there's a 20-pointer. The dog is laid out against your thing, and if you can't beat him, then you automatically lose. Now, there is one really expensive one, which is bacon, but if a dog comes into play with the bacon, he gets eaten straight up. So, we're going to sit down and play a game of this, and thank you for joining us. And read the written review. It's a lot more extensive than this, but I think this format's just a little bit more fun. Thank you for joining me.